Right, let's focus on Manchester City. 4 Premier League titles in a row, and they face Brentford tomorrow. But there is this independent hearing into their Premier League charges looming. 115 Premier League charges, and it's due to start on Monday. Let's join Peter Stevenson, also behind us, still in the room where they hold the press conferences. Peter, how much of a distraction is this for Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, these 115 charges and the hearing looming on Monday?
Well, you have to say that next week looks particularly significant for Manchester City, both on the pitch and off it. As you say, Brentford and then Inter and then Arsenal in the space of 8 days. But it's the start of this hearing that's attracted an awful lot of debate already. Make no mistake, it's a really big issue for football, the Premier League, for Manchester City. But it's not going to be a quick process. I mean, there's going to be all the evidence presented. It's then going to be reviewed. There's the strong possibility of an appeal. So it might even be this time next year. It could be as long as that before we eventually get this particular issue resolved. But Pep Guardiola knows all about this particular issue. He's well aware of its significance, but at the moment, he's happy to play the waiting game.
I'm not a lawyer. There are many lawyers in this country, in Spain. There are many lawyers, but I wait. We're going to wait and we're going to see.
Is it talked about in the dressing room,
no.
Do you know?
I'm said we are not lawyers. Erling is not a lawyer, no. So we didn't talk about that. It's going to happen independent panel, and we're going to accept the sentence.
And what about everybody around the club, not just the players?
I don't talk about them. I don't talk about them about that. We see. So I'm happy that it starts on Monday, and I know you will be more rumors and new specialists about the sentences that come up. We're going to see. So I know what the people are looking for. I know what they're expecting. I know it, what I read for many, many years, but I'm sad. So everybody's innocent and, guilt is proven. So we see.
Well, Peter, Pep Guardiola mentioned Erling Haaland in that little clip we saw there. Now, he's been named the Premier League's Player of the Month, 7 goals in that first month. He looks absolutely electric, but he's a doubt for tomorrow on compassionate grounds. Explain why.
Yeah, he's had a difficult week. I mean, make no mistake, though, he's got the perfect incentive, because if he plays tomorrow and scores a hat-trick, he'll be the first player ever in Premier League history to score a hat-trick in 3 consecutive games. But there is a huge question mark against that. As you say, he's had compassionate leave granted so far this week because of the death of a really close family friend, Iva Egger. He's 59 years of age. He was a really close friend of the Haaland family, was best man for Erling's father's best wedding. So a real close family connection there. Pep Guardiola, is he convinced that Haaland is mentally and physically fit to play? We're not sure. This is what he had to say.
It was a tough moment for him and his family. It was a sad news. He's a close person of him and his family. He's 59 years old. Our thought is, of course, with him and all his family. And yeah, it's sad. And we will see tomorrow if he's able mentally, physically to play.
Now, Brentford were the last team to win at the Etihad. That's nearly 2 years ago. Big boost for City. Phil Foden and Rodri have both trained this week, and they both look pretty good, according to Pep Guardiola. The one downside, Nathan Ake picked up an injury playing for Holland against Germany